Hello, I'm Isaac Barnes from GovPlayers.com, the most interesting place online to learn about government contracting. I'm really excited about this project because I'm getting a chance to meet amazing people in the federal contracting space, and I'm learning everything I need to know to one day possibly win contracts myself. I decided to do these videos to provide my readers with highlights from some of the interviews that I do with the GovPlayers on my site. You can now sit back, plug your headphones in at your desk or on your iPad or your iPhone and sit and listen to the video instead of having to read the whole thing. All right, so let's get started. The first interview that I did was with a good friend of mine, Jose Risi. Jose went into the Marine Corps. He served his time, and then he decided that he wanted to get out after doing 4 years and become a government contractor in the Washington, D.C. area. I did this interview with Jose because I ran into an Army guy, and the first question I usually ask military guys when I talk to them is, what do you plan on doing when you get out of the service? And the guy said he wanted to do government contracting. So I figured, hey, I know some guys that do government contracting and they were in the military also. Maybe I can interview a few of these guys to help this guy out. So I interviewed Jose Risi, a good friend of mine. Like I said, he was in the Marine Corps, and he got out and he started his own company. So some of the highlights from the interview that I did with Jose, the main thing in the interview when I sat down and spoke with Jose that he wanted to stress was that the reason why he did government contracting was he wanted more freedom just from the situation that he was in the Marine Corps. If you haven't been a Marine or if you have been a Marine, you know that the Marine Corps can be demanding. And I guess as being a government contractor, just being a civilian in general, Jose felt that he would have an opportunity to manifest his own destiny. So he decided to become a government contractor because of that. Another thing that he said in our interview was, and it stuck with me and I think about it all the time, is when you're asked to do a task, you have to approach it with a I can do that mind state. You have to approach it with a positive mind or thinking positively. If you go into a task thinking negatively, chances are you're not going to complete it and you're not going to do a good job at it. So if you're asked to do a specific task, you have to think positive about it, especially when you're a government contract. A customer can come to you and say, you're not fulfilling the requirements of this contract, and they can decide to let you go. So I thought that was a really good point. Another point he made was you have to build relationships. No matter what job you're doing, no matter what who your customer is, you should be focused on doing the best work you can possibly do for that customer to build a positive relationship and not burn any bridges with whoever your customer is, because you never know down the line if you're going to need that individual. The other thing that he said was don't be cheap and let the pros take care of the important things. And what he was talking about was accounting and taxes and other things like that. You can't, and even marketing, once you get your company up, marketing materials, for instance, don't try to create your business card yourself. It's a waste of your time. You could be out building contacts, you could be out building relationships, you could be at a networking function, you could be doing work on a contract instead of building your own business card. Let the pros do that. Go online, you can find some cheap site where you can basically upload your business card templates, have a designer design them, and they'll do them for you from there. You don't have to do anything. You just pay for them and they ship them to you. That's a waste of your time. And accounting is another one of those things. You don't want to do your taxes on your own, especially when you're a government contractor. If you're 1099 or anything like that, because it's like I said, it's a waste of your time and you could be doing better things. Well, those are some of the highlights from the interview I did with Jose Risi. I'll be doing another one of these videos for every one of the interviews that I do in the future. Like I said before, I'm Isaac Barnes, GovPlayers.com. It's the most interesting place online to learn about federal contracting. Thank you.